Today I'm going to finish moving into my apartment. A lot of my stuff has been up in my storage unit, things like dishes, my piano, various other items that a normal household would need. So I'm going to go up there today to the storage unit and go collect my things, bring them back to the apartment, and we'll get all set up here. Right now my main goal is to get this apartment set up so that it can be used as my editing space. And hopefully by the end of the weekend, I should have all the dishes and cookware so that I can improve my diet a bit here and live a healthy lifestyle while I'm working. Things like my diet have really been suffering lately, mostly because of the amount I've been working. So we're gonna bring some tools down that will help fix that. And by the end of the weekend, I should have my apartment set up so that it's really low maintenance. So on the weekends, I can go on adventures and I don't have to spend my time here cleaning, doing cooking for hours on end, that type of thing. Well, I made it to my storage unit. I wasn't able to shoot any driving footage because I don't have that capability right now. That's a story for a different day though. I have a bunch of things in here that I can actually use in my apartment, and I don't want my apartment to become cluttered. A lot of the stuff in the storage unit is actually just going to go away eventually anyways, but for right now I just need things that will allow me to pursue my goals in my apartment. One of the most important things that I really need to do is pick up some kitchen supplies. There's a few really important reasons for that. One is I need to do more meal prep regularly and do it in a more efficient manner. Right now my diet is pretty bad. I've definitely gained some weight again, and it's just because of my diet and my lack of cooking tools. Not to mention, I also don't have any way to store food at the moment. But I have all that here in the storage unit, and I can fix that problem. Another thing that I need are some tools for editing. So one of them is my piano. So my piano, you can see right there, that is gonna come with me back to the apartment. What I'd really like to do is get away from stock music. My subscription kind of lapsed. I was paying for a subscription to one of those music services that gives you royalty-free music, and it was great for what it was. The quality of the music wasn't amazing, but it was good enough. However, it did cost money. It wasn't super expensive, but it did cost money. So I'd like to really start recording my own background music for my videos. I'm not really sure I want to go back to playing professionally quite like I did before, but having that background music would actually be really nice. And last major thing I'm going to bring with me are clothes. I do have a bunch of clothes in here. I probably won't actually keep them around, but I need to at least deal with them. Well, I know it looks kind of terrible in here still, but there's actually a lot of stuff emptied out and there's not a lot left. A lot of this stuff is just garbage and boxes, things like that. So I'm really happy with the way this turned out. My car actually has a room to spare inside, even with the piano in it. I thought about bringing this table there, but after looking at my space, measuring it, I think it'll just take up too much room and I can use my desk for most everything. I'd rather have the floor space available, and so I think I'm just gonna go with this stuff right here. I keep hoping that I'll find a way to get that sailboat out of here and actually go sailing, but I just don't think that's gonna happen until spring. I think everything in the storage unit is probably just gonna stay here. Probably won't even come back here until next spring sometime, and we'll just kind of see where things are at. But anyways, I need to pick up some fuel up here because it's like $2 a gallon less, and then head back to my apartment and unload all this stuff. Well, I managed to get everything that I wanted from my storage unit into my apartment. Obviously, nothing is really put away right now, but it's all here. Not all of this stuff is actually going to stay in my apartment. Some of it's just stuff I brought back because it would be easier for me to get rid of it. So part of that's what's going on here. That's why there's so much stuff. But I have everything I need, and I just need to start putting it away. Well, I have finally moved into my apartment. All my stuff is in here. I actually have a little bit too much stuff in here. As you might be able to see behind me on that shelf, things that haven't quite been put away. You know, back in that corner, things aren't quite put away. I have things like my fridge over here, which needs to go back in the car. I took it out to clean it, actually, and I'm going to be redoing the inside of my car. Just needs a few tweaks because I'm in a different situation now, and also my Bluetti is hanging out over there. These are all very good things. As you can also see, I have my piano behind me, and so that has been moved in. So basically what I've done with my apartment is I just want it to be an efficient space. I have to have it for work to help pay off my debt as quickly as possible. So if I figured if I was going to have an apartment, I needed to make sure it was the perfect space to do what I really need to do. And right now, my main goal outside of paying off debt is getting this YouTube channel fully monetized. It's actually almost there. It's really close. It's growing slowly. It's gonna take a few months probably to get it the rest of the way there, but we're gonna get there. And I wanna make sure that my videos are the best quality they can be. So basically I have an editing station set up there. I have a keyboard and mouse for my iPad now. I have my piano set up there. I have my tripod there, and I am actually talking to you on a gimbal at the moment, and I'm also using a lapel mic. So we'll see how all these things work, but I'm actually pretty excited. I think the quality of the video is going to improve a little bit. I have been out hiking a bit, messing around with the gimbal. Most of the shots that you see are actually just pretty normal shots, but I'm learning how to use all the settings on this thing, and I couldn't be happier with the results. I really just need to figure out how to take driving shots because I can't use my phone in my car anymore because I had to have my car insurance on my phone monitoring my driving, which means I can't actually use the phone at all while I'm driving or my car insurance rates go up. And my car insurance rates are down about $80 a month from what they were before I did this. So that's why I'm doing that. It's saving me a ton of money, but it means that I can't take any driving shots with my phone. So I'm gonna have to sort that out because I sold my camera. So anyways, just one other really cool thing that I got from my apartment, which is saving me a ton of time. Down there on the ground, we have my robotic vacuum cleaner and mop combination. I'm actually really excited to have that. It cleans my floors every day. I found this on a really steep discount on Amazon. They were having a flash sale on it. It works great. The mop part is taken out actually at the moment, but my floors are basically spotlessly clean all the time, which is fantastic. So I think it's been like over a week now since I started filming this video, but we're almost there at the end. A lot of people have been asking me how much debt I have left, and I'm down to about $53,000, something like that. So I have made a significant dent in it. I think I'm spending about $1,700 a month, something like that, which is just going straight towards debt. That's not including anything that's going on in the house. You can see there are things around the apartment that I have bought. Some of the stuff isn't with my own money. Like this desk was basically the result of a birthday present. I did buy like the keyboard and mouse, but that was like $10. The 3D printer that I have sitting over there, also that was also part of that same money that I used to buy the desk. I have that robot vacuum cleaner, which I did actually pay for. That's about the only major thing that I've actually bought with my own money for this apartment. And I don't regret it at all because it saves me so much time. It keeps my apartment looking really clean. It's just one less thing I have to worry about. The good news is I'm finally out of training. I've been out of training for about the last month. And so my first paycheck next month should have my performance bonus on it. Basically, as long as your driving is okay, you're not doing any sort of crazy driving, and you're actually doing your job, you do get a bonus, and it's several $100s a month, something like that. I don't expect to be one of the top performers at the company just because of the time of day that I work, but I will get that performance bonus, which is significant, and that'll obviously all just go straight towards debt because that is my top priority. I do have other projects that I'm working on. There's some sitting over to my right, and I'm going to be talking about that more on my next video. I have actually been doing a lot of filming on my new project. It's just a slow moving project, so it doesn't really generate a lot of content very quickly. So I'm saving it all up, and I think I have enough content to actually put out a video now. So I'm really excited about that. I do have more videos coming out. I am going to finish building out my Crosstrek the way I want to, and that's all going to be with money that this YouTube channel makes. So people that click on those Amazon affiliate links on the videos where I have products in them, all that money goes basically straight towards new products to outfit my Crosstrek. And I'm actually almost done with everything I want to do with it. I don't really want 10 million gadgets in there. It's just going to be a handful of extra things. And I have my latest one that is on the way. It's in the mail right now, and I should be receiving that sometime this week. So look out for a review of that next week. I'm actually working a 4-day, about 48-hour work week, and that gives me 3 days off to focus on my YouTube channel.